Welcome to another Gaz Right video, and it's finally time to leave the mighty Panama and Panama City. We spent far too long here, so this is going to just be a little update, a little reset, a little just thoughts and kind of what we're up to over the next month, because, oh baby, am I excited. The things we've got lined up, it is about to be a banger. Obviously, as I've mentioned a couple of times, if you've been tuning in on the daily vlogs, we've pre-booked our flight to Mexico for Wednesday. We're going to go check out some of the islands in Panama, and ultimately that's just not worked with the weather and stuff. So, you know, we'll draw a line under it and we go again. But I think a lot of the time we're so good at planning, me and Em, and setting up like what we're going to do and where we're going to go, and there's always a balance between having a sick plan, knowing what you're doing, and there's a lot of positives from a safety standpoint. It means you go to good restaurants, it means yeah, you're thorough and you get to see the things you want to see. But sometimes living in the moment and doing things a little bit more spontaneously is a good thing to do. So maybe we could do 80-90% planning, 80% planning, and yeah, just roll the dice a little bit more. Had a couple beer worries, couple cervezas yesterday, a few lager tops on the old rooftop pool. Just ridiculous vibes. The beers here in the shop, I mean, this is only buying them for a shop, but we're sat on our own rooftop. It's like our own rooftop bar. They were 40p per beer. That's absolutely outrageous behaviour, especially when you go out in Panama and it's like $7 for like a bottle of beer, which that's not the things you love to see. So we had a couple of beers up there, and we were treated on our penultimate night to, yeah, a lovely little sunset on the roof. I think if we've come here in rainy season, so you know what I mean, I can't sit here and complain about the weather. We've had insane weather. If you've been following the videos, it's been like pure sun every single day pretty much. Also a little bit of cloud, as you can see in the distance over here. Like, there is a little bit of cloud, but like on this side over here where like the CBD is, if there's cloud there, 9 times out of 10 it's just still sunny over here. So yeah, there are clouds, but you know what I mean, we're in the middle of November and it's still 30 degrees. So we take that and we run all day long. But yeah, lovely little sunset, and this is our final day, just getting sorted, just getting caught up on vlogs, a little bit the old editing, a little bit the old work, teeing things up for the coming month. And oh baby, let me walk and talk you through what we've got lined up, just to get the old creative juices flowing and get you locked in. So if this is your first time watching, do remember to hit the old subscribe button. But yeah, we spent a little bit longer here than we wanted to. We like getting out exploring and getting in the thick of it, which is what the next month will entail. So we fly to Mexico tomorrow. We have 5 nights in Tulum. We're going to be checking out Chichen Itza. We're going to be doing a few cenotes. We're going to be doing a little bit of beach action. We have a surprise guest meeting us to travel the next 3 weeks up until just before Christmas. So if you know who that is, if you've got a thought on who that could be, bang it in the old comments. It's not the general, unfortunately. He's back in the working world after his stint in Australia. But yeah, me and Em have been to Mexico before, been to Cancun, but wanted to go back and get Chichen Itza boxed off, and then we'll have one of the old wonders of the world left to go to, which will be Rio, which we'll be doing circa December time. So we'll get onto that in a quick second. But yeah, Mexico's gonna be good, banging food, get a few beers in the system, get on the beach, just fly about the place, which should be absolutely top draw. And then after Mexico, we're going to be going to Guatemala. We've got 2 destinations that are locked in. So if anyone's been to Guatemala watching this, I would love to get your thoughts. We're going to go to, I want to say Antigua, but that's the country. Antigua, I think it is. So we're going to check out that, maybe do the volcano hike. If anyone's done it, if you've used a certain company, please let me know in the old comments down below. It looks banging. I think it's one of them. You get a clear day, clear morning, you're camping out under the stars. It sounds unreal. If you get a bad day, bad sunrise, brutal hike to stay in a tent, sounds not good. Less than ideal, in the words of the man, the myth, the legend, that is Shred Bundy, aka Joe Delaney is my hero. We digress from the point. So after there, we're going to go to Lake Atilan, which looks unreal. So probably just do 3 different places on the lake. Check those out. Do a bit of exploring. I've seen you can do like yoga up in the hills and stuff. So we'll just absolutely love that. And yeah, just get out on the boat, get out on the lake. And then we've not booked in the final 4 days. So if anyone's been to Guatemala, we're looking at El Padron or San Jose. El Padron looks a lot nicer, but looks like some pretty niche accommodation. As you know on this channel, we're the bougie backpackers, do you know what I mean? We're not staying anywhere too crazy, but we like a few home comforts. So yeah, if anyone's been to Guatemala, would love to get your insight on the places we're going, thinking about going, or if there are other places we should check out, please let me know. We then swing by Costa Rica, quick little 5 days, maybe get a little bit of beach action in there, check out San Jose before teeing up 19th of December. It's the first time in 9 months, so we can't complain, where we've done a non-direct flight. Basically, we're flying to Brazil, and the flights direct were absolutely outrageous. It was something like £1,000, like $2,000. So we're flying back to Peru. And the flight times are ridiculous. It's like 10, I think we get to Peru at like 10 p.m. at night. So 5-hour flight from Costa Rica to Peru, 1.5-hour overlay, and then another 5-hour flight to Rio de Janeiro. So that is going to be an absolute horrible journey. But when you're seeing G-dubs, hey, salsaing on the beach in Rio on Christmas Day, it will all be worth it. So we get there. I'm trying to think how many days we've got there now. I think we must have. We get to Costa Rica about, my mum leaves on, oh, I've just told you who it is, no! Needs is coming meeting us, so now you know. But yeah, we're gonna meet her at the airport on Thursday night, so that should be a good little reunion, tune in for that. She leaves on the 19th, we have 3 more nights, so I think we get there like 22nd, 23rd, 5 nights in Brazil, flying about for Christmas. We were gonna do New Year, because if anyone's seen Brazil on New Year, it just looks unbelievable with all the fireworks on the beach and stuff like that. So our accommodation, I think we're paying about £50 a night, maybe 25, 30 pounds each, roughly, something about that. And we were like, oh, okay, let's do it Christmas and New Year. So it's about 250 for the 5 nights, something around that, 250, 300. And then we were like, oh, if we extend it another 5, it is £3,000, 2,500, so it's literally 5 times as much to stay over New Year. So, you know, as much as we wanted to do that, it would be vibing. We're going to leave just before New Year and head to Uruguay, 5 nights there, head to Paraguay. We're going to do the Iguazu Falls between one of those countries, and then we're going to move into Argentina roughly around the 1st or 2nd week in January, depending on depending on timings, how much we enjoy those places. But that's what we've got booked in. That is the plan thus far. If anyone has any recommendations for any of those countries, please let me know. We've not booked anything for Argentina yet, but I think the rough plan is spend loads of time in Buenos Aires. I want to go watch a football match like River Plate or Boca Juniors, but depending on the time of year, I think you might actually be there summer, which is not ideal, but I'm sure we can make something work. A little bit of the old Mendoza wine region, and then probably do some hiking in Patagonia and so forth. But like I say, any of those countries, Rio, Guatemala, Rio's not a country, Brazil's the country, Argentina, etc. Any recommendations, please let me know in the old comments while we fine-tune our plan. But yeah, that is a bit of an update, a little bit of a reset, get sorted day today. Yeah, get all our washing done and tee up for the adventures that are about to unfold. Early flight tomorrow, I think we fly like 7 a.m. or something crazy like that, get to Mexico, and then I think we're going to go and do a little boat trip either tomorrow or the day after, more likely on Thursday, to, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, it's like Isla Mujeres, something like that. That is not how you pronounce it, but just a little island off Cancun. Have been there before, beautiful little spot. Hopefully can get over there and get the drone up. One thing I've noticed, definitely in Panama City, there are so many vultures that there's just no chance of flying the drone, like hundreds of the fellas. There's one having a bath in the pool, like down lower than our rooftop pool a few days ago, which is absolutely horrid behaviour. But yeah, cannot fly the drone here. And then lots of the peaks we've been to and like lots of the hikes we've done in like Ecuador and Colombia and stuff. Also, there's just so many birds of prey, like eagles and falcons and stuff like that. I did fly in Colombia, if you want to go see. Yeah, flew up in Minca. There were like 2 eagles and a falcon or something, and I was like, right, I'll just walk a bit further, about half an hour further, and I was like, right, let's go now. You know, I mean, we don't harm any birds, but to be honest, they would absolutely have their way with the drone if they went at it. But yeah, that is the update. Questions as always in the old comments. Knowledge as always. Anything you can add, bang it down below. Whilst you're down there, hit that subscribe button. Still en route to 3K subs. I'll see you tomorrow, baby. We're back on the road. Let's get cooking.